should humble ourselves when we are given blessings like positions and wealth. And we should acknowledge that these are blessings from Allah, and we will be accountable for those things in the hereafter.
أصوات الإسلام.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على رسول الكريم وعلى أهله وأصحابه ومن استنى بسنة إلى يوم الدين. All praise is due to Allah, and salutation upon Muhammad. The peace and blessing of Allah be upon him, his household, his companions, and all those who follow him to the day of resurrection. The prophet that we'll be discussing today is Dawud A.S. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala granted Dawud many blessings. Among some of his blessings is Adam A.S. giving 40 years of his age to Dawud. And aside from that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave him messengership, prophethood. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also revealed a scripture to him, the Zabur, or Psalm in English. Dawud A.S. was given wisdom and sound judgment in speech and decision making. He had the ability to hear the voices of the animals. He had such a sweet, melodious voice that when he recited the praises of Allah, the mountains and the birds recited along with him. Not only did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant Dawud blessings from the divine realm, he was also given blessings from this physical world. For example, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave him strength, and as a result of the strength that was given to him, he defeated Jalut, Goliath, while still a young man and a foot soldier. He was also granted a kingdom and became the king over the Israelites. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned some of those blessings in the Quran. وَلَقَدْ آتَيْنَا دَاوُودَ مِنَّا فَضْلًا يَا جِبَالُ أَوِّبِي مَعَهُ وَالطَّيْرَ وَعَلَنَّا لَهُ الْحَدِيدَ. And we certainly gave David from us bounty. We said, O mountains, repeat our praises with him, and the birds as well. And we made pliable for him iron. With all those blessings given to Dawud A.S., he did not become boastful, arrogant. On the contrary, he remained faithful to his law and was always engaged in acts of worship. And Allah said regarding him, be patient over what they say, and remember our servant David, the possessor of strength. Indeed, he was one who repeatedly turned back to Allah. Interestingly, brothers and sisters, if you compare the story of Dawud to another individual in the Quran called Qarun, you see a great difference between the both of them. Qarun was from among the people of Moses, but when he was given wealth by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he became boastful, arrogant, and looked down upon the poor masses. When he was advised to be humble and take his religious obligations seriously, and that it was Allah who granted him the wealth he said to the people, he said, this has been given to me only because of the knowledge I possess. This is the arrogance that afflicted Qarun. He thought it was because of his knowledge that he had wealth and he had success and prosperity in this world. The lesson we can take from this story of Dawud, and in comparison to the story of Qarun, is that we should humble ourselves when we are given blessings like positions and wealth, and we should acknowledge that these are blessings from Allah, and we will be accountable for those things in the hereafter. There are many young men and young women trying to be successful in this life. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make all of us to be like Dawud and protect us from the affliction that afflicted Qarun. Till we meet again, brothers and sisters. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala.